You have a super high performing team member that is kind of like a little bit of spit in the punch bowl. It doesn't matter how much spit, a little bit of spit in the punch bowl kind of ruins the whole punch bowl. Those are the hardest ones because you justify performance, but it's crazy. Usually that person ends up forcing your hand at some point and you're forced to let them go, or they leave you high and dry at some point because the character wasn't there and you were so scared that it was going to happen. And then once they left, the organization actually got better. That's really, really hard to navigate.
I've had to terminate really high performers before because they were morons from a culture perspective. Right. And I know that sounds harsh. I promise you, if you want to send a message in your organization that you care about the culture and about the vibes that are going on in your org, when that happens, I've done it. I've terminated someone that was selling 30 houses a year. The rest of the team, when something like that happens, things like that build team cohesion and they build belief in you as a leader. Yeah, that's a hard conversation to make. That guy was making me probably 150 grand a year in company dollar. And guess what? It didn't fit from a culture perspective and it just wasn't going to make sense at scale.
Culture is simply an environment where people understand how they win and how they lose. These are the rules of engagement. And if I violate that thing, just like going out of bounds in football or basketball, then some penalty is going to occur, right? Yep. So, and then also on the winning side, here's the top of that as well. I witness a lot of people that are scared to be the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
They're scared to be the bad guy. They're scared to hold the line on these things. But I promise you, when you do it, it builds a much more cohesive culture and organization. And actually, people are more productive person in the organization, the stronger that the culture is.